Hey, how's it going? Today I'm talking about strength exercises for race day. This is Running to the Castle, a podcast for injury-prone RunDisney runners on a journey to running magical miles. Join me, Dr. Allie, as I share the secrets I've gathered as a runner, doctor of physical therapy, and coach. You'll learn the exact ways I get my clients to the castle strong without feeling broken or held together with KT tape as they cross the finish line. So at the time that this podcast episode comes out, it is Thursday, September 5th, and we are right at the beginning of the Disneyland Halloween Half Marathon weekend. It's the first day of Expo Day, so this is a very timely podcast episode, and I did that on purpose. Many runners will find or go searching for a last-ditch effort of getting rid of their knee pain. And if you ask somebody in one of the Facebook groups, which I'm in those Facebook groups, so I know people ask these types of questions. If you ask somebody, what kind of strength exercises should I be doing to get rid of my knee pain? If you are coming up on race day, if you're in the week leading up to race day, this is the episode for you because I will tell you exactly what you should and should not be doing for strength exercises for your knee for race day. So this podcast episode will be specific for somebody who has knee arthritis, IT band syndrome, meniscus problems, whether it be a degenerative tear or a tear that happened because of some kind of accident or injury. This will be for somebody who has runner's knee or jumper's knee. Those are the main types of knee problems that this will cover. So if you are race week, coming up on race day, and you have knee pain, I really, 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 really urge you, nothing new. Okay? So it's said over and over and over and again, nothing new on race day. Well, that includes all of race week. That includes everything leading up to the race day. So if the race is on Sunday, that starts the previous Sunday. So you are in it right now. If you are doing Disneyland Halloween Half Marathon weekend, you are in that time frame of nothing new. So if you have knee pain, you want to do your tried and true things that have worked for you. So some people will find that doing specific movements will help their knee pain, that doing specific strength exercises will help their knee pain. The type of person that helps is somebody who has something like knee arthritis or a degenerative meniscus or a not very irritable IT band syndrome problem, maybe even not a very irritable runner's knee problem, kind of things where they're achy, but it's not a sharp, shooty pain. Something where when you're static and still, it aches and is uncomfortable, but as you get moving, it feels better. So for somebody like that, you want to do movements. So think back to the movements and the strength exercises that you have done in the past that don't flare up your knee. Because since you're in race week, we don't want to risk making your knee hurt worse, leaving it sore for days, and making it so that you're super uncomfortable on race day, because that can lead to other injuries on race day if your knee has been, if your leg, your knee, your muscles have been exhausted from the workouts you did leading up to the actual race. So you may find that squats make it feel better. Maybe squats don't make it feel better, and instead just doing some knee kickouts, sitting in a chair, bending and straightening your knee. The thing that those two have in common is you are moving your knee. So if your knee likes movement, do controlled, gentle, safe movement that your knee has liked in the past. Nothing new. If you haven't tried squats and lunges, don't try them now. If you haven't tried those knee kickouts, don't try them now. Do something that's tried and true. Maybe it's just something like going for a walk. And I do recommend, if you follow my training plans, you will see what the taper and the race week look like. If you're not following, my training plans, I will share the link in the show notes so that you can go ahead and download them. They're free, and I have them for all RunDisney races and multiple race distance in the season. Excuse me, multiple races in the season. So if you're doing wine and dine and you're doing marathon weekend, I have multiples in there. But go and check those out. So if you're following my training plans, you will see that you should skip strength workouts the week of the race. And the reason I recommend that, and and it's not a hard and fast rule, that is a general rule. When you work with me one-on-one, I will give you specifics of based on how you do with strength exercises, if you should keep doing strength exercises or not. But a general rule is just give your body the rest it needs. It wants to have your muscles relaxed, ready, not overly swollen, not overly in pain. You want your joints to not be swollen, to not be in pain. You want to be ready and feeling your best for race day. So, a general rule is to hold off on the things that add stress to your muscles and your joints leading up to race day. That's why you do a taper and you start tapering back the number of miles you're running or walking leading up to race day. Same thing. Strength adds stress to your muscles and your joints. Now, it's not necessarily a bad thing in general, but when you want to feel your best and prepare your best for race day, you want to limit those kinds of activities. So, if you haven't been doing strength exercises leading up to the race, definitely don't start them now. Nothing new on race day, which means nothing new race week. Wait until after the race to start a new strength routine. If you have been doing strength exercises regularly, bravo, great job. That's one of the 6 pillars of a successful training program. So you're right on track having that already going. But look at your strength routine. Which ones do you know for sure consistently make you feel good, not overly sore, not overly exhausted? If you want to be doing strength exercises this week, those are the ones to do. These tend to be, for the most part, for my clients who have knee issues, these tend to be some of those laying down exercises, maybe some leg lifts on your back, belly, and side. Maybe it's some bridging, some clamshells. It could be some just movements, no weights. So that may or may not be considered a strength exercise to you, but where you're kicking that knee out straight, sitting in a chair, something like that leg extension machine, but without weight or very, very, very low weight. Because leading up to race day, you want your muscles to be ready for the race. You don't want to exhaust them on Thursday or Friday before a Saturday or a Sunday race. That's not going to put you at your best at the start line. So, if you are regularly doing strength workouts, think of the exercises that you know are tried and true. You can consistently do them, and it's not a crapshoot of, is this going to make me feel worse or is this going to make me feel better? You know, these ones consistently make you feel good. You aren't sore for days. You can, you know, continue about your day. And then you want to make sure that you're doing low or no weight and low repetition. It's all about just keeping things moving and grooving on race week and not adding extra stress. Okay? We're not looking to build muscle strength in this time frame. We're looking to just keep our joints and our muscles moving, keep them feeling fluid, keep them feeling good so that you are prepared for race day. And then once race is over, then you can start something new. Then you can start building. And if you are looking for strength workouts that are safe to do, that are tried and true, that won't aggravate your knees, I'm going to do a shameless plug right here. I have my newest program, the glute workouts, Get Glute Gains Without the Knee Pains. It starts October 6th. So now is the time to get on the interest list. If you're listening to this the day it drops, you have 1 day left to get on the interest list. Interest list closes September 6th because it the registration for the glute workouts will open on September 20th. So that it closes 2 weeks before registration opens. If you're on the interest list, no obligation to buy whatsoever. But if you are on it, you get access to some bonus materials. You get $75 off. So regular, it's $199. If you're on the interest list, it's $124. $75 off. That's a 37% discount. And you get first dibs. And if you want just the workouts, which is if you do it the way I have it programmed out, it's 6 months worth of workouts. You also get the option for one-on-one coaching with me, which I'm capping at 10. And if it's gone from the interest list, then it's gone from the interest list and it won't be offered to anybody after that. So if you're looking for some strength exercises that are tried and true, that won't aggravate your knees, go ahead and check the show notes. The link to get on the interest list is there. If you're listening to this after the interest list has closed, you can still get access to the program when it opens to the public. Okay, so to wrap up, if you are in race week, we want nothing new. So no new strength exercises. Do the things that are tried and true that you know will make you feel good, that they won't leave you sore for days because you want to feel your best for the starting line. Do low repetition, low weight. We just want our muscles and our joints moving and grooving. We don't want added stress in this moment.
Before you go, I want to invite you to the newest glute workout for RunDisney runners. This glute workout program is 12 workouts for glutes only that don't include squats or lunges. You told me you want more exercises to build strong glutes that aren't squats and lunges. If you're interested in building strong glutes with exercises that don't aggravate your knees, I invite you to sign up for the interest list so you get notified first when the program opens. In addition to first dibs, you'll receive discounts and special bonus offers. Click the link in the description to go register for that interest list now.
As always, thanks so much for listening. That's all for now. Talk to you soon.